Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a new game that I found on Steam. Came out last night. I played one playthrough of it, played like 2 terms. It's like a political simulator. It's called I'm Your President. So basically, you get elected as president, or excuse me, you take over as president, and you get to shape your country as you need. And there's like policies and challenges and quests and stuff that you do to, keep your presidency and get reelected and, shape the country as you see fit. So I did a very left-leaning, neo-Marxist, social democratic playthrough, pacifist playthrough. It did very well. I think today we're going to do a more, anarcho-capitalist, oligarchical, empower the rich. If you can make money, you deserve more rights than those who don't. That kind of vibe. So, every capitalist favorite. So we're gonna get into it. We're just gonna pop into a new game. So let's see how it goes.
Like the look of the very first president I saw. Well, surely you know this kind of people that kept saying, if you don't like it, do better. So, yeah, I was the kind of kid to answer, challenge accepted. Nevertheless, I didn't know I would have to do better again so quickly. But here it was, the thought that if I were president back then, I would have worn a helmet. Yet, growing up, I realized that helmets do not always protect people from dying, but that I would. I also got to know that choosing the right confidant of your secrets is really important, and that mine would have been a locked diary. Time has passed, I got married, and if life has taught me anything about marriage, it's that you should never get married to that man. Back in the day, it was all like a game about doing better than my predecessors. But times got harder, darker, and I thought, maybe instead of trying to win the challenge, I could at least try not to lose. I was full of doubts. What would I do? Would I be able to save people, or would I only make everything worse? You can never be sure. Well, almost never. What I'm sure of is that I would never have left you, Oppie. Good job, little one. Now you can rest. But I was not done yet. I no longer wished for would and wouldn't. I wanted the choice between do and don't. And I finally received that choice. Do you know what I would do differently if I was the president right now? Nothing. And you know why? Because now I am your president.
Boom, there you go. So that's your little intro. So basically, let's see what we got here. Hello, Mr. President. It's strange to use this title for someone other than myself. However, if you were reading this, you just won the election and became my successor. So let me welcome you to the White House. The note you're reading now is one of many I've left for the next president to continue my legacy and learn the nuances of governing. Of course, you can decide to do this on your own. I'm going to skip the tutorial. I have already played through the tutorial. I do not know what I'm doing, but enough that I don't need to worry about it. So, we have here, we have our little points. I don't know what they're called. We're going to call them governing points, okay? We have society, politics, industry, economy, military, and diplomacy. So society is the level of people's satisfaction with the standard of living and your likability with the citizens. Politics is the strength of your party. Industry is the level of industrial development and business people's attitude towards you. Economy is the state of the economy. Military is the state of the military. And diplomacy is your international relations. So that's what we're kind of going with. They each have a max of 1,000 at the moment. You can enact policies and stuff that increase your maximum and give you like ticking. See how it says total income per turn? There are things you can do to increase or decrease your income per turn of these points. So this is our door. If it's green, that means there's someone behind there. So let's see who this is. Hello, Mr. President. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the White House. I'm sure that your presidency will be great for America. So am I. I just hope that we will get along and cooperate. The cooperation will bear fruit. It may take some time to adjust, so please do not hurry. We have a lot of time. I see. I'll do what's best. So the percent just means it changes one of these, and you can see when I hover over this one, it increases politics, and if I hover over this one, it increases society. So I'm not here to help the citizens. I'm here to help the businesses. Big business rules. I'm here to do what's best for the country. All right, we have to start working. First we do is establish a party line that works, that both the government and citizens can get accustomed to your values and principles. I understand. Critical issue is your political party. What would you like to do to conduct your own politics? We know what party we belong to. I'm a Republican. Great. We will still need to answer a few questions. Okay, no problemo. There is also like a political compass system where it'll place you on a political compass map over time, like as you enact or reenact policies and stuff like that. All right, we got the communications. Good morning, Mr. President. I'm here to help you. Please try to answer as many questions as possible so that we can present a consistent image to the public. There are no wrong answers. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Here we go. First question. Should abortion be legal? If I'm answering as a true Republican, voter ID laws should be stricter and require photo IDs. Yes. How do you feel about a free market without government interference? I approve. Taxes shouldn't be increased and wages should remain flexible. I am more conservative. What color do I like better? Red. Do you think the affirmative actions are justified? Sure, we'll say no. Do you think the war in Afghanistan was a necessity? Do you think that terrorism would decrease if you... yes. Goodness. Would you sign a carbon emissions reduction agreement that almost every country except... No. Of course not. So, just a disclaimer before we get like neck deep into this. I do not agree with anything on here. Do not take any of this seriously. It is a game. I am not a ultra right-wing, hateful, bigoted Republican. Thank you for your interesting questions. We will subject them for analysis, present them on the political compass. I will take some time, perhaps tomorrow, after tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. More things. Look at this. This is a standard procedure. There's some notes from your past, essential memos, and some other questions. Of course. All right, we are a serious. My name. What's our name? You know what? We're gonna be a classic. I'm trying to do like a Ronald Reagan, but Donald Dagan. How do you spell Reagan? Is it Reagan like that? Yeah. Dagan. Donald Dagan. Okay, so my wife is Sarah. She's a relentless woman of Russian origin, brought Cold War dynamics into the president's marriage. We have a daughter who's a party, Eleanor, who is a party animal, who's easily spotted in various nightclubs, and then Alyssa, who's the oldest daughter, wife of Chester, popular blog, son-in-law Chester, black sheep of the family. My favorite child is Alyssa because she's got her shit together. And we have a pet shark, Margaret, named after Margaret Thatcher, of course. Something over a banana peel, the oldest trick ever. Your feelings? I'm a simple man. To be honest, I find the tragedy and misery of others in music perfect. If there was a bombing attack, what would you do? Continue slurping my morning coffee. There was this last slice of pizza and 4 people wanting to eat it. What slice of pizza? A child is trying to cross the street through a red light. Hello, little one. Yeah, Donald Dagan don't care. Didn't your mother teach you anything? Very young, promising lady has given you a note with her private number. Where's my phone? Donald Dagan is never gonna pass up on a hookup. Areas of interest? Climb the ladder. Vice President's assignment. Friendship is power. You better watch out. Ups and downs. I don't really know what that one means. The soon-to-be president's childhood. The secret has been revealed. The presidential candidate's kindergarten has not always been the most peaceful place on earth. Our anonymous source has informed us about the riot that started right after the teachers banned children from bringing their own toys to the facilities. The small president decided to bring the toys anyway. Yeah, we mutinied. Incident in politics club at Harvard. So I went to Harvard, and one of the most promising students, the chairman of the politics club, had to deal with the disturbing behavior in last night's event. In the middle of the debate, one of the participants departed from the question and started sharing his radical, most racist opinions. The chairman took up the reins and redirected the conversation back on the right track, and the chairman did not intervene. I'm assuming that we were the chairman. All for everything for free speech, right? Except when it doesn't agree with me. President's inauguration under protection. President's protection, obsession with his head protection has been a hot topic over these past few weeks. Most likely, as the comments he made paint him as a man of an unflinching resolve. I'm the leader of this nation. I don't see why I should bend under the pressure and resign from the head protection. You can never know what's going to happen. Yeah. Dan Williams diagnosed with brain aneurysm. What does Vice President do? Dan. I'm assuming this is what happened. Is I was the vice president, and then my number one got a brain aneurysm, and now I have to be number one. So he's widely known for centralizing power, keeping his enemies and friends close, and trust his subordinates. Yeah, we keep it close. We submit. Great. So my main goal, War on Terror. Okay, and then minor goals we have American Dream, Man of the People, Rebound Diplomacy, consistently high tech, unparalleled diplomacy, not great, not terrible. Okay, so for rekilling American Dream, let's see, Man of the People, we'll do consistently high tech. We need to pick 3 of these, right? Not great, not terrible. We'll do that one. That looks fine. I appreciate your help. Get out of here. Get. And then we're going to start getting some things on the left here. So we have our quests here. So I need you trolls. It's time to take War on Terror to cyberspace. Recruit and train an army of cyber soldiers. Check progress in crises menu. Okay. And we have our promises here. So for high tech, we need 600 industry, which is this one here. We need to get that up to 600 for 7 turns. Never fall under 150 society. We can keep that up. And then achieve 1000 diplomacy rating. And there's an easy way to get that. I'll show you guys. Completely because we need you trolls. And then final blow. So we need you trolls. So in the... I don't have the crises menu yet. Okay. Next day. All right, for the summary. Oh, we didn't. Okay. All right, so we got lots of things. We got mail. Let's check our mail. Discouraging the pregnancy terminating procedures. Good morning, Mr. President. The law discouraging the pregnancy termination procedures. Waiting your decision. What would you like to familiar yourself with it? Yeah, we'll familiar ourselves with it. We'll see what we got. By the power vested in me as president of the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America, life is a gift, and to be able to declare it is the gift of God's gift to humanity. Therefore, all medical procedures that lead to terminating a president should be classified as serious crimes. Yes. D, and we accept this act. Okay. All right, so this is about me. We have Donald Dagan. Threat of terrorism is still moving over his head. Put a time to stop. Time to put a stop to it once and for all. Donald Dagan. My views. I'm conservative. I want to get in this area here. Deep state, oligarchy, corporate elitism. I don't necessarily want to go towards the fascism route. We're kind of already there, but we'll see what we can do about moving over. And then we have our actions here. So everything that we do will line up under one of these categories. So this one, law and order, discouraging the pregnancy termination, is 1 energy per turn in the law and order category. And now we'll see what that looks like, how that applies. All right, let's see who this is. Ah, our secretary. Hi, Mr. President. Who are you? Who let you in here? I have many friends in the White House. Hee hee. What are you talking about, girl? You can't just barge in here like that. I was joking. Don't be so uptight. If you just relax, people will like you more. Anyways, I'm just a temp covering for your secretary. But yes, I do know my way around here, sir. I was just dying to meet you, sir. Ahaha, I get it. You scared me a bit. That's all. This job can be very stressful. Or, okay, so you've met me. Now leave me alone. Yeah. Extremely busy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, is that so? Quick, time we get to the point. I even act a sign. Let's see. From Beholder, I saw what you did there. I bet you think this is funny, didn't you? Admit the new secretary is quite hot, but can we trust her? You should be the one asking instead of jerking off to the photo she gave you. You're supposed to be our leader. Oh no! Whoa! Ask you out. I've always been a fan of yours, Mr. President. Yeah. We accept that. Come on. Yeah, I see that. All right. I want to see if I can show you what we were talking about. No, it'll be when we get the crisis pop up here. No changes. Okay. We have our action points, but we're going to see who this is first. Let's get on to business. To defeat the haters. We have a great 4 years ahead of us, and if we don't screw anything up, the following 4 will too. Exactly, dude. However, more worthwhile to start doing something. Have you thought about changes to our great country that you'd like to implement? Yes, absolutely. I have an idea how to start making this reality. Tell me. Give me passive. No, we do not want to be passive. What do you suggest? Okay, it's more of a question of what you suggest. Okay, I have some documents for you. All right. Remember, nothing is free. Investments cost money, so don't drive the country into ruin because of an improving situation. You only ruin it. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Yeah. Let's take a look at the documents. All right, so we have our projects here. I don't need to see this. Thank you. So you get 4 tokens, 4 projects per sector. Okay, so we have migration control, we have education, we have law enforcement, we have public infrastructure, exports, imports, espionage, war expenditure, and military industry. These are different from the last time I played. I think it depends on where you rank on the political compass, which is interesting. But you get 2 action points a turn. They do not you have a max, so these won't like I won't get 4 next turn if I don't spend them, right? So you get 2. I have 2 right now. Every 5 in each sector gives you a token, and the token can enact one of these projects. So I think what we want to do, let's look at our quest, right, and promises. I want okay, so I want industries at 600. So industries at 400 right now. Let's see if there's anything we can do to increase industry. I think my number 1 would be like exports, right? Economy is that one, right? Military industry might be good. Okay. Why don't we put... Oh, what about espionage? Oh, we get an action point for this. Deregulate imports. Penalize intellectual property theft. No, we don't care about that. Combat force tech transfer. Restrict trade. Closed doors policy. Okay, if we get up to here, this will be good. Why don't we put some points into exports? We have mail. American Education Week. Let's see what we have for American Education Week. Every child in America deserves equal access to an education that meets their individual needs and prepares them for success. During the American Education Week, we celebrate the downs of students, honor teachers, guardians. Yeah, that doesn't seem terrible. We'll add that. All right, I got nothing else. I don't know what this little button is, but for the next day. So industry went up 2 points. Politics, you know, see how they're starting to waver a little bit. Donald Dagan. All right. Good morning. Chief of Staff, you wanted to see me? Yes. Tell me this one thing. Is everyone here after me? Is everybody trying to stab me in the back and take my spot? Of course not, sir. Just like Jesus. Oh, I see. Just like Julie says, E2, Brote, E2. Don't play innocent. Wolves surround us. Stop talking like that, President. I know it's nothing close to heaven here, but you have many real friends in the White House. We want to have your back, and I'll stab you when no one's looking. I know everyone's after money and power. I've seen the new TV series, Game of Squids. Everyone's just killing each other, having sex with each other. It made me think I don't even want to live on this planet anymore. Game of Squids is a fantasy of some psychotic screenwriter. It's not how the world works. It's not. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. If everyone on the planet just wanted to kill everybody and get their money, there would be no one alive right now. No civilization would ever emerge from such a mess. Now get your shit together and start acting like a grown man. Not with a stupid TV show. It's not real. Okay, maybe you're right. But if that show made me doubt everyone around me and just think of the damn it can do to others, to kids. But how can you be sure about anything anymore? What is real then? The pandemic, the Russian hackers, Chinese workers, Norwegian troll hunters? Maybe the only real thing is just a simulation. Nothing matters. I like that answer. That's good. You can't. So trust your gut when everything else is falling. Stay sharp and focus as if life depends on it. Stay sharp and focus as the creator told the Game of Squids participant last episode. Okay, maybe you're right. But if that show made me doubt everyone around me, just think the damage it would do to kids. Thank you. Nice to have you on my side. You helped me a lot. Nah. We're gonna have Game of Squids is real. Every once in a while you get an article popping up based off what you said. The new TV show Game of Squids has been a surprise to the last couple weeks, but now there's some strange evidence emerged, suggesting someone was organizing something similar to the Game of Squids in the real world. New York police just found 45 mutilated bodies at the disposal dump this morning. Reports claim they were all dressed up in the similar pink outfits with numbers on their backs. As we all know, Game of Squids has had 56 contestants. Only one of them could stay alive to win the big prize. Thinking about it will sure give me nightmares tonight. Maybe. And then the news will be right here, and you can see the articles written about you. All right, let's check the mailbox. Promoting safe and responsible driving in the age of technology. The official launch for the War with Tech Stupidity Preventative Program. It will be responsible for providing solutions, increasing safety nets in our streets, and reject. I don't care. Get that out of here. All right, we have 2 points. Let's put our points into... I do want to mess up law enforcement too. Let's put them in... I want to get a point in exports. So one more turn and we'll have that. Okay. Next day. Good morning. Chief of Staff. It's come to my attention that you were entirely neglecting international relations. I've been busy. Nowhere else to burn. Many things are going on where one should participate in our hegemon status. In that case, what can I do? React, gain influence, invest, and intervene. You have access to a nuclear suitcase. However, I don't remember the particular one. Yeah, this case caught my attention. Please start calmly. We don't want to roll out big guns. Sure, give me the map. You'll be proud of me. Ah, the world map. Okay. All right, we have our world map. So we have, let's see. Where's opinion of the US? Yeah, so red is distrustful or hostile. Green is allied or, so we're allied with Saudi Arabia, Canada, and then open, we're distrustful of the UK, which I find interesting. I have AP to spend. So, the action points that you can use on projects, you can also use in here. So we have access to investigate and trade. So we're going to investigate Russia and China. And then next turn, we'll do some trade agreements with some good allies. We'll see what they have going. All right, mailbox. Establishing bioethics committee. Ooh, ethics committee. I don't like the sound of that. New federal institution operating on the Department of Education is to be assembled. Task will be tackling bioethics arising from the development of new biotechnologies. No, we don't care about that. We just need technology. I don't think there's anything else on here. I don't know why it was. Yeah. Cool. Good morning. How are we today? Good as ever. Wonderful. We have quite an important matter to discuss. All right, let's go. Public image. Whole 3 years away. Makes sense. All right. All right, so this guy's just telling me it's going to be terrible and that we're terrible. What do you need from me? What emotion would you like to inspire in your constituents? Confidence. Which are often believed to undermine the rights and freedoms of regular citizens. Would you like to lean on such libertarian sentiments? Attacking institutions I'm managing? Talk about cutting the branch you're sitting on. On the other hand, Americans believe that there are many immediate threats, both foreign and domestic, putting our nation at risk. This demographic will likely lead to see their stronger stance in matters of order and security. Yes. National pride. Hell yeah. Growing percentage of the population become more aware of progressive policies popular in other developed nations. Sounds like socialism to me. No, thank you. Do you have any preference in the regard of fundraising? Business people are going to line up. Don't worry about that. Never lose. I never lose. All right, we need to increase some things here. American Charity Week. As a capitalist, I love charity because it means the government doesn't have to do anything. Yes. Okay, let's see our projects again. Not our projects. Oh yeah, we have points here. Let's get a point in here so we can do subsidize U.S. appearance in international trade affairs. That's good because that's going to get us max funding and then 3 to current funding and then diplomatic relations on the map, which is good. We only need 2 more and we can get another max action point. All right, so I need to pop the industry somehow. Yeah, we can do this. Cool. All right, let's... Our promises. So 600 industry. So we're not at that yet. It might take us a little bit to get there. Society, we'll be fine with that. 1,000 diplomacy rating. We just need to get up there. 600 in industry, and then we need you trolls, and then final blow. So the quests, we need to get this one. And I think that'll come eventually. Ah, the world awaits. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Malaysia, we've acquired solid intellect. There's a whistleblower from the U.S. that's hiding in Singapore. We're gonna extract them. Very good. Okay. So we can do diplomatic relations, we can do trade agreements, or we can do investigations. Let's see. So you can see in the top left up here, when I highlight over somebody, it tells me what I'm going to get. So India is going to give me plus 10 industry, so I'm going to trade with them. Let's see who else has the biggest. 6, 8, 1, 8. Let's do Brazil, and we'll do Germany, and then we'll do... Okay, so we're making plus 6 a turn for industry now. 16, actually, sorry. That's good. So those trade agreements are going to keep booming us up, and we're going to keep doing those. We've gotten used to this office already. There's some work ahead of us. What are you talking about? Appointing the entire cabinet, and we should be up and running. Left alone, they may be ineffective. It's a bunch of people the party suggested me. Can I influence their effectiveness? So this is about the cabinet. I should be able to handle them, I think. Show me my cabinet. Very good. All right. So the way this works is the color is their mood of me. If you have a room, it sees what their changes if they're on their close advisors. So I want industry. That wouldn't hurt. That wouldn't hurt. Military. So we have that here. So no one really loves me. But 6 military. Why don't we do that? Who are you? Secretary of State. I just received an urgent message from the meeting from Russian Minister of Foreign Affairs. Something happened? I don't think so. The minister is having me in DC for a few hours and said it would be good to sit down and discuss some things. I believe this would be an underhanded tactic to catch you off guard, sir. Typical. Do you have any ideas of what he's after? Strong suspicion it might be about preferential U.S. trading zones that we have been establishing lately. I think that the U.S. considers them an interference with their sphere of influence. So he wants to talk business. I don't think so. Otherwise, it'd schedule an official meeting. I bet they're trying to use diplomatic pressure to get us to renounce the program. Russia's sphere of economic influence stretches far beyond what is official. That's just how they conduct foreign relations. And that's what our program is messing with. Yeah, I'll play their game. Let's get it going. Industry, military. Cool. We'll meet them tomorrow. Okay, so we are now making cash on industry. Are we making a profit? We're basically making a profit on everything except for politics, but I don't really care about politics. It's time for your routine test. Man in the suit. Who? Standard procedure. Someone gives you a half-empty bottle of milk for your birthday. How do you react? I wouldn't accept it. You're reading a magazine, you come across a full-page nude of a guy. You show it to your wife who likes it so much she hangs on your bedroom guy. This guy is laying on a bearskin rug. I would take it down. Your little boy shows you his butterfly collection plus the killing jar. What do you say? That's nice, but why don't you keep the killing? No. Oh, that's lovely. Walking down along the desert sand, you look and see a tortoise crawling towards you. You reach down, flip it over on its back. The tortoise lies there, belly baking in the hot sun, beating its legs, trying to turn it over, but it cannot do so without your help. You are not helping. Why? What do you mean I'm not helping? Describe in single words only the good things that come to mind about your mother. My mother, I'll tell you about my... And we'll stop there. Great. How did you like the test? It was fun. Who the fuck are you? That's so good. That's good. Do we have any changes here? No, they're also giving me benefits. I just need to keep an eye on it, make sure they're actually giving me benefits. Okay, so we're looking at politics. We need to, our politics are decreasing. Our industry is popping though. So maybe we'll pop some more into industry. Secret allied preferential trade zones. Imports maybe. I hate the storms. Why are we like this? Standard issue equipment upgrade. Yeah, let's get that going. We can conquer on the map now. Mandatory military service and big stick policy. We get nuking. Or we can do non-stop warfare. Space Force. Yeah, fuck. Let's go straight into it. Right? We'll sign off on the day on that one. Good morning. Oh, who are you? Ah, Vice President. Good morning. I know you know I'm a big fan of rap music, right? Sadly, I am aware of that. I've been listening to rap since my college days, and I'm sure some appreciation of rap music will not only make you look cooler, but also win extra votes among minorities. I guess you'll have a perfect opportunity for that. Tell me more. The most famous rapper, Pinky Swear, was arrested in Russia yesterday. I want to know more about her. Pinky Swear is 25, 2 LPs and 5 mixtapes, sold 10 million records, more than 50 million followers. Backgrounds, that kind of stuff. Born in Chicago, 6 brothers, 2 sisters. One of her brothers was shot dead by a policeman when Pinky was 10. The reason she got in the rap game. Okay, good. Tell me why she was arrested. She got political at her concert in Moscow. She said the President Boris Nupagadi is the most derailed dictator on the planet. 20,000 people attended this concert, and they arrested her for that? Apparently, but there's more to it. To be honest, I don't have time for this nonsense. I'm sure Pinky will... no. Call him. Let's get him on the phone. It's exactly like Trump getting 21 Savage freed. Happy and fulfilled. Quick question, Boris. Do you like rap music? Not really. I'm curious why you put such a talented rapper such as Pinky Swear behind bars. Nothing personal, Mr. President. She committed a crime. That girl grew up in the streets of Chicago. Her brother was shot dead by the police. I'm sure she swears a lot and has a reason to do so. Cut her some slack, Boris. Just because she's poor, I should treat her differently? Is that your new American way? Goodbye to equality? Let's cut the crap. She has 50 million followers. 50 million? You convinced me. Okay, great. Pinky Swear's back in the U.S. Millions fan worried it's fake when the young and talented female rapper Pinky Swear was arrested in Moscow for calling Russian president a derailed dictator. We're happy to announce that she was set free, is back in the U.S. working on their next album. How great is that? All right, we got mail. Do not disturb policy. Let's see what we got here with this one. From now on, no U.S. official, civilian as well as military, will no longer be required or even able to negotiate with terrorists. Yes, we do not negotiate with terrorists. Okay, so we have 6 project points. I want to see, like... Okay, politics, we are... Okay, so I have 4 trading. I can conquer... Oh, I don't have enough for that. We can conquer Iraq. Shoo! Do I... Nah, we'll do that in a second here. Let's do... That's going to give us so many points. I'm looking at the top bar on the left to see what we're looking at. We're getting cash now. I really want to conquer. Like, what if we conquer, like, Iran? We're going to war for Iraq. We're doing it. Oh. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We declared war on Iraq. Sweet. Mail. Non-interventionalist wage policy. Take a look here. I highly encourage all of the states to deregulate the minimum wage policy. Yes. Deregulate minimum wage. Who are you? Attorney General. Hello, Aiga. How have you been? What a pleasure to see you. I'm great. How are you? What brings you to the Oval Office? Looking for advice regarding an ongoing case. Yeah, you came to the right place. Thing is, it's not strictly a legal issue. Any ruling will cause quite a stir. Frankly, it's been weighing on me. So what's the case? A returning one, but it's the first time it's been accepted to the Supreme Court. I guess its times are changing. It's whether to remove in God we trust from our money. As of now, it seems that the remaining justices are divided. Dead, even in terms of their opinion on the issue. Ah, so it's all up to you. What do you have in mind? Part of our history. It is part of our history. Good luck. Oh. We are conquering Iraq. I want to conquer more. Where should we conquer? Soon, we could conquer Spain. What about Spain? Ooh, let's get Japan in on that. We'll increase with Turkey. Can I conquer Israel? Oh my gosh, I can't. I can also conquer Palestine. Shit, why not, right? We won. All right. In Gambia, civil war. Yeah, let's get in there. All right, so we won Iraq and we won Palestine. We have a base in each. Diplomatic relations in Russia is going to be huge for us. Okay, we'll back out for that for now. Hey, what's up, boss? We're ruined. All this before 11 in the morning. Crisis chases crisis. Everything is falling into place. Only aliens are missing. Aliens, as it happens, they already... Your pretty long honeymoon, the Oval Office is over. People are already bored. They strike, they whine, they protest. What happened? Good news or the worst news? Let's start with the worst. Take a look at this. It's tragic. Lake Michigan naval battle. I'm not the one exaggerating. It sounds interesting. They fired at each other from cannons mounted on the deck of sailboats, about 50 armed civilian vessels. You're right, it's terrible. What is the other news? This is serious. Sticky people. Mysterious people stick to themselves in the exhibits with glue. Oh no. What can I do? The milk has been spilled. However, you can level the losses. All the crises that affect you may not directly affect you. They mainly tarnish your image. That's all. Okay. One good law can convince progressives or conservative crazies to join you. I'll take care of it, no worries. Alright, so now we have our crisis tick here. So, they show up in the different things. Remember the things in my presidency, my actions, these four right here. Enterprise, law and order, progress, and freedom. They show up here in the crises, and then they have depending on what we've done, so like for counteractions here, it's -3 per turn because of those 3 things that we've done. So these are going to decrease by 3 a turn. So we can kind of mess with those to try to, yeah. Train an army of cyber soldiers. Okay, so we need cyber soldiers somehow. Ending intellectual discrimination in military recruitment procedures. No. No, you need to pass an IQ test. You need to be super smart. Hmm. The rumors of mysterious and deadly illness affecting the population of Iran. Berate the officials. Why are they? Oh. Alright, what can we do? We can conquer them? Can I conquer Mexico in a reasonable amount of time? Good morning. Who are you? Homeland Security. Christian. Very serious terrorist organization growing stronger every day. Learns how to use internet, artificial drones, blah, blah, blah. It's troubling. The new war on terror campaign is going to crush them for good. Mark them my words. Heard about counterterrorism AR. It's going to make Jay's blah, blah, blah. We are that. Now it's time to hurt them the most. Create the biggest, meanest army of trolls the internet has ever seen. Troll army? Are you sure? Yes. Let's all get mad. Woohoo. If it takes a madman to defeat terrorists, I'll be one. You should be afraid. You know what? Who else should be afraid? Terrorists. I'm gonna go medieval on their asses. I get it, sir. What's the whole point of this army of trolls? It will both enrage and embarrass the terrorists. It will create thousands of comments, videos, articles, make them look like complete losers. No one will join them after that. No one will give them money or weapons. See, you want to cut their supplies and make them look utterly pathetic. Actually, not such. It's an amazing idea. By doing that, we will be as morally bankrupt. Money is no problem. We can afford a troll army. Mark my words. Trolls are larger than orcs, so recruiting a troll army seems smarter. Oh. We can do nuking or nonstop warfare. Yeah, we'll go into nuking. That sounds good to me. Take out Myanmar, North Korea. We'll also take out, we'll leave it like that. More military. Good morning. Mr. President, I don't know if you're aware of it, but there are a bunch of people waiting for you right now. What? You're talking about my family? Why are they here? Did something finally happen to Grandma? No, but I guess they're just as savage. They're journalists. A whole bunch of them? They're like... Press conference. Your press conference, Mr. President. I don't want to go. I want to stay here. You have to go right now. All right, let's do it. I may not be able to speak as quickly through this, just letting you know. Here we go. You made us wait here for 2 hours. Yes, love requires patience. How are your current political decisions affecting your family? I think they're more than happy. They're very supportive. Do you think the media are on your side? Fake news. Some of your recent statements made me think you were high or drunk. That's just how I roll. Sweet. War material expenditure programs. That's outside of your competencies. You're correct to say that, but this is an exception, Mr. President. You have been very vocal lately, according to Mayor Helmer. Blah blah blah. Their safety numbers program. Number of since taken to your words. Suck it, Rocket Man. No. Another one is internet challenges. Might have made you record a short video before the leader of the North Korea hammering the point that he is completely untouchable. Could be a better look for us. So what are you talking about? That sounds hilarious. Anyway, I was hoping you could screech at your followers. I'm on it. Let's screech at them. That's my screech. Nah, screech is Twitter. What an evening. I'm gonna grab some popcorn. Keep them coming. Suck it, Rocket Man. Attention all Americans. Please stop being mean, tell her. Serious. Nah. We'll keep them coming. I'm editing a video where I microwave a rock that I stole from North Korea. Tune in. Projects. We're gonna go conquer cost no diplomacy. I'm gonna go this side. check the world map out. Yes. We are now surrounding 6 turns. We need a lot for that, so we're going to spy on them. Oh, shoot. Okay, so we won that. We won that. Okay. South Africa has crashed in South Africa. Sudan. We've located one last remaining members of Al Qaeda hiding in Sudan. We will capture him. Oh, we failed. Okay. And then Belgium is proceeding with internal confidence, so it's non-functional. Stabilize them. Yes, we made an ally out of them. Very good. Okay. American Religion Week. Let's see what this looks like. Spread awareness, value lessons. Studying the scriptures. Yes, we like this. Okay, let's check out our quests. Promises. We're very close to 600. We need 1,000 diplomacy. That's going to be toughy. Nothing does that. Okay. It just gives us so much. Okay. I think we're okay with this. Trying to get it to where we can effectively invade China. That's my goal, is invade China. Quantum computing. Can it run Crisis? I don't think. Forget it. Old memes die hard. It's about quantum computing, which is much more powerful and more important than anything else. Maybe they're just bragging. We can never be too sure. They're so far ahead, this time we might never catch up. What if I'm just a butterfly taking a nap and not the US president? Of course it is. Get out of my office. Quantum computing. Tell me how to get ahead of China. Yeah, quantum computing. Cool. Alright, so we have 600 industry now. What is trending on Screecher? That let me the moment means being stuck in the past. We don't want that. Tell me more quickly. What is it about? Should redheads be allowed to sing Christian songs? There's many factors to be considered first. I don't mind a redheaded woman singing Christmas songs in the summer, but a red-haired guy singing that song during the summer makes you want to... Millions of people. Screecher. Take it to Screecher. Tell him what's up with redheads. There's... I like this one. This one's good. Protest against compulsory education. We don't need no education. Who are you? Treasurer. Carolyn Hicks. Good morning. Got something important to discuss with me? Indeed. I was hoping you could ordain a presidential commission to investigate problems threatening the future domestic U.S. market. Go on. Despite being the world's leading economic power, still facing severe crisis stemming primarily from globalization, rapid technology, blah, 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 blah. It's naive to assume these problems will solve themselves. 2 commissions. What do their works entail? First, to research the future of the industry. Second, to help concentrate on growing income and wealth disparity. So you're very passionate. What do you need from me? I'd like you to outline how we should approach these issues. We need to include the private sector in on this debate. Future presidential committee about treasurer of the U.S. 400. Jesus. Let's follow the example of wealthy European countries. No. Entrepreneurialness. Cool. So we have a new crisis. 400 turns. Or 400 energy. It's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, you take them. I don't need them. That's fine. Recruit and train and the army of cyber soldiers. So this one here. So next turn it'll finish. We have 7 points. Let's do... There we go. Can we see what our political compass looks like? Alright, let's see. Oh boy. We are in the fascist bloc. Very interesting. Let's see what tomorrow holds. We need progress, the new theme of the ceremony. Crises. I don't know why that didn't go away. Yeah, we'll see where this ends us up. I think we're gonna end it on this one here. With the storm in the background. We've been going for about an hour. We will do a part 2 to this and get through that first term and see what ends up happening. My goal is to get this quest done. We got 6 turns for it. We need to get the troll army and we'll see how that works. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it here. Thanks for hanging out. It's a new game. I am your president, and I'll see you in the next one.